Bakugo, I think, is a very pressure character. Now, I mean by this is because all his moves require constant pressure, in which all of his moves bring pressure. All his moves are always gonna bring pressure. They're always gonna disrupt. All his moves have three things in common. They bring pressure, they disrupt, and they do damage. And they confuse. That's the fourth thing. They confuse a lot of people. Now, that's probably a few reasons why it's probably meta. There's not many characters like Bakugo. For example, his movement is very clear. He has a double jump, which explosives. There also is a con about Bakugo. He does take damage when doing any of his moves in his awakening. But that's besides the point. He has three attributes to all his moves that are the most important. I just said them. And all his moves can be combined very easily. His moves he's easy to use, and most people like him because he's actually a pretty fun character. For example, most people don't want to play a character that actually takes time to actually learn and they basically learn them. They don't want the first thing gets character and they have to study them or do all that. No one wants to do that. I'd rather play a fun character like Bakugo and just take people annoying, just be annoying. Because Bakugo is an annoying character since he's always disrupting. In any team battle or any free for all, as long as he is close by near people who are in a combo, he's gonna be doing the most consistent damage, which is why he's meta. All his moves are basically meant to do a ton of damage basically around a lot of people, especially in his awakening. He has a move, his ult is basically a big drill which he can drive around in basically, then land on the ground. If you get these people if you get 2 or 3 people, it does a crap ton of damage. The other reason why he could be considered the meta right now is because even his base moves and, well, not his base moves, his passives, has a ton of passives. Even in his literal base form. Okay, I understand have passes, but he has like 3 passes in just his base form. It gets worse even in his awakening. In his awakening, he literally has 4. He pretty much has 4 passes in his literal awakening kit. And also he does a lot of damage. He does like 30 damage to like 20, I think, in his base. He gets, I think it's not Vegeta numbers, I think it's like 20 30, I think, in his base, maybe 18. Pretty sure it's like 10 to 17 actually in his base. I think it gets worse. I think it gets higher in his weight. I think it's like 20 30, sort of like that. So it's kind of like Vegeta's numbers in his awakening. So I'm gonna make a comparison between 2 people. Okay, Bakugo came in the update, in the developer update, where they picked people that they want to add a game or they reworked. I'm gonna pick Bakugo and Johnny Joestar. Those 2 were, as when they came out, they were both being used pretty often. So Bakugo, there's 2 differences between Johnny Joestar and Bakugo, movement wise. Johnny Joestar has to use a horse, be moving around to get a mere fraction of how quickly Bakugo moves around. Bakugo just moves around that quickly. He just moves fast. His abilities are fast. And also, as Bakugo, you play very aggressive. I have never met a passive Bakugo player. I have never seen that in this game. I don't believe they exist. Now with Johnny Joestar, most people when they play Johnny Joestar in a team battle or in any battle or in any type of game mode, they back up and they just shoot. Most people, they don't really they do get into fights, but most just like use their nail gun, they want, or any type of spread or any type of shooting, I guess. And they just shoot from afar. Now they're both 2 annoying players, but I say if we're talking about being annoying in general, most people who want to jump It's Johnny Joestar. That is the sad part. Listen, I don't know why you want to jump a man who has to use a horse as transportation or any type of speed, but golly, nah, I swear. I feel like Johnny Joestar, I feel like both are annoying. It's just Johnny Joestar is just more annoying since he can use his nail gun and keep the combo going. And also, by the way, that's also annoying. He has a move. Johnny Joestar can just keep comboing and comboing you. Like, he just can't keep it as long as he has enough tusk, I think is what. I guess it's ammo, I guess. As long as he has ammo, he's good. And he'll just keep the combo going as long as you time it perfectly. Also, Johnny Joestar's awakening is also actually kind of cool. It's not Bakugo's, because I'm not moving at 100 million miles per hour. I'm not. But thank God it ain't. I don't know how he be. But at least I can walk now. I think that's a plus. That's a plus. At least I'm walking now. At least my feet. At least I'm walking. Does that go forward though? But also, yeah, most of his moves has something to do with his stand time. Like there's a very long move he has. It's basically where you start to. I think it's called Tusk Assault. I think it's where you launch your stand at the user, and it does basically a long, move. You're in animation, so they can't hurt you. And I know like a lot of people are like, God, why is the animation so long? So here are my final thoughts about Bakugo being in the meta. I'm pretty sure he is in the meta right now. I think right now, as the game is, as how it's standing right now, he is in the meta. He's at least, I think he's like, okay, there's three characters in my opinion that are in the meta right now. I think Bakugo is either gonna be the second or first, because it's just how like overpowered he is. Not overpowered. It's just how fun he is as a unit right now. I'm talking about like a tower defense game. I mean, just like as a character right now, how good he is. As right now, yeah, I think I would put him as second or first. I think if I did have to pick first, I would actually put Bakugo at first, since I see him way more than any other character from this update. Then the second would be it'd be Deku, then Johnny Joestar. Cause I never see a Sasuke user ever from this update. My bad, y'all. The mic was cooking out on me. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching this. If y'all enjoy these, hey man, just put a comment, do whatever, maybe like, tell me something that if y'all like these videos, then let me know if y'all want more of these. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. I see y'all in the next one.